Hello. How's everybody today? Everybody's good? Everybody's good? We're here for another movie. We've watched another couple movies. We actually just did a couple movies. Did we do movies last week? I can't even remember.
Yeah, we did.
God, we watched so many movies.
No, we did Black Mirror last week.
Mirror
We did a
last week.
series last week.
This time we just went to two movies.
Yes.
The first movie we watched was called I Am Not a Serial Killer. And the other one was, what the hell was the name of the other one?
Shimmer Lake.
Shimmer Lake.
Yes. So, I Am Not a Serial Killer had Christopher Lloyd in it.
He's the guy who played Doc in Back to the Future.
Yeah. How is he?
He's old now.
Oh,
He's
my
old.
goodness.
This is a new movie, eh? 2016, I think it was.
Yeah, it was 2016. Other than that, everybody else who's in it, I don't think has any real movie history.
It felt like it was a movie from the 80s.
It
had
did.
that feel from it, you know, like
Yeah.
like a not a. I was gonna say Breakfast Club,
Yeah,
but it definitely ain't no Breakfast Club. But it felt like a movie that you would see back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And
there was nothing wrong with it. It's not like
no, I think it suited it very well.
Yeah, it did actually suit it really well.
This movie was not what I expected.
No, because I watched the trailer just to see if it was what I thought it was, but I didn't watch the whole thing because it's like, they kind of give away certain things. So I stopped watching the trailer partway through, and then by the time it got to the end, it was warning, spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
By the time it got to the end, it was like, oh, okay, because when he was following Christopher Lloyd that first time, and when that guy was taking the other guy ice fishing. Okay, when that guy in the blue parka, did it look like he was about to stab Christopher Lloyd?
Yes.
And then Christopher Lloyd did something?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Now, I thought it was I was like, oh, that took an odd turn. And it was like, okay. And then Christopher Lloyd did something really weird to the body. He pulled out his set of lungs and went bloop. And he grabbed the other guy's set of lungs and went bloop. And it was like,
yes.
it's like,
yes, and that's kind of... It didn't fall off the rails.
no, it didn't.
It definitely didn't fall off the rails. It wobbled a little bit and went... "Ugh," but it was like, okay. And then it righted itself. It definitely was not... I thought it was going to be more of a... I was expecting more of a thriller kind of thing. And then I was expecting, I wasn't expecting extraterrestrial stuff.
Well,
That's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't alien, it was fae. But, yeah.
It was what?
Fairy? Like fairy tale stuff.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got on the lingo here.
That's okay. So, you're right. At that point in time, it could have completely and totally gone off the rails, but it did not.
No.
It kept itself pretty grounded, and this grounding worked really well, except for the end. When, they bombed
him, yeah.
I didn't mind that part, because it's like, okay, sure. But the thing crawling on the floor, getting up, is like,
A little too much. I thought it was decent. Christopher Lloyd is I'm going to call him an alien.
Okay.
Because that's what I thought he was.
That's fine.
And he was killing people in a small town.
Yeah.
To replace his body parts so he could continue living.
Yep.
And a kid kind of caught on to him.
Yeah.
And started following him around and was like, I know what you're doing. And then I don't think Christopher Lloyd wanted to kill the kid. Because I don't think the kid had any use to him.
At points in time, like when he made that first phone call,
Yeah.
It's like, I know what you are. Does it hurt? Christopher Lloyd actually followed him, and then when he goes into his buddy's house and is hiding there, Christopher Lloyd was,
he was looking for him
at that point in time. But after that, I think he kind of just he felt age getting to him, and he was just like, I can't
chase this little
I
kid
can't
anymore.
keep doing this. Yeah, but it was. I thought it was a good movie.
It was decent, yeah. It wasn't like, oh, this blows my mind. It was kind of like, oh, okay, that was very interesting. I thought that, like I said, the 80s vibe fitted very well. Mm-hmm. Normally, when they try to do something like that, I find that I don't like it. But in this case, I did. I thought it mixed in and it helped the story.
Yeah.
Because it gave you that it gave him more of a small town feel.
Yeah.
And you could feel that it was a small town.
Yeah, you get that sense of panic
Yeah.
in a small town because of the serial killing that's going on. So, I'm glad I watched the movie.
It was on my list.
Oh, well,
It was
even
on my
better.
list, yeah.
It's been on my list for a little while. And I'm like, you know what? After you gave me your suggestion, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to do something along the thriller
I
type
think that's
aspect
kind of what we
to
do.
it.
He'll give me a pick, and I'll be like, all right, I'm going to try and pick something close to that, the same genre, kind of in the realm of it, and vice versa.
So,
I would watch it. I would definitely watch it.
I would recommend watching it.
Yeah, I would watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But in comparison to Shimmer Lake,
Mm-hmm.
if you put the two movies side by side, in my opinion, Shimmer Lake was way better. I think the whole the two twists that Shimmer Lakes takes has a much better payoff than I think. I'm not a serial killer. The ending was just
the ending
too
was a
much,
little bit corny.
Yeah, too much corn, and it kind of takes you out. But they wrapped it all up really well. In Shimmer Lake, a police officer has to hunt for some bank robbers, and one of them happens to be his brother. First twist, and they give this away right off the bat. It goes in reverse. It starts on Friday with a guy waking up, and it goes to Monday. It'll go through all of Friday until the end of the day, and then somebody wakes up, and it's the day before.
Yep.
And it goes all the way to Monday when the bank robbery happens, and
There's only one other movie that I know that does this, not completely in reverse, but out of order, and that's Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction doesn't go in any type of order, and this kind of reminded me of it, and that's why I thought this movie was pretty interesting, because they went in reverse order, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I didn't quite catch on until it was like the one guy got shot, and then he was alive, and I went, what the hell?
Yeah. It was like, okay, bang, he gets shot, and you see the arm reach out. By the way, spoilers. You see the arm reach out, you see the tattoo on it, and it's like, okay, gotta watch for a guy with a tattoo, right? Because it's going in reverse, and then it goes in reverse, and the guy wakes up, and the guy's alive. He's with a different person, and it kind of the brother is the part of the story that's
The police
everywhere.
officer?
No, not the police officer.
The robber guy.
Now the robber guy, he's from The Office, isn't he?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I don't watch The Office
Neither
too
one of
much,
us
so.
really watch The Office, but I think he's the guy from The Office, the guy with glasses who's really annoying that nobody likes.
I think so, yeah.
If he does that well acting in general, maybe he's actually worth watching.
I thought it was a decent movie. The thing that caught me was just the whole that it went backwards. That was the most interesting thing to me. Because, I don't know, it just made the movie a little bit better. Because it was... Yes. I think it would have just been a normal, robbery movie. Oh, boy. Great.
Okay, the big twist happens on Monday. But if they'd gone from Monday to Friday, the big twist would have been revealed, and then it'd be like, okay, whatever. Or they would have had to done a weird flashback
they would have
to show the whole thing. In which case, it wouldn't have had the same impact, This movie is chocked full of people, though, that are abound in other things.
Oh, really?
The wife of the black lady, she's been in other stuff. The fat brother, he's been in The Office and other stuff. The cop, he's been in a couple of things. The stoner dude, the one who was in jail, he's been a bit player in a couple of movies too as well. So, he's all familiar faces throughout the whole thing. And
it's a Netflix original.
Yeah,
too,
it was a Netflix original.
Here we go, Netflix hitting it out of the park again. Good job.
Bravo to them. They seem to be...
the twist at the end kind of made you go...
We won't give away that twist. Because it was actually,
it's worth watching the whole movie to get to. That's for sure.
Movie, yes,
it's very much so worth it, and the payoff at the end is very, very good.
Oh wow,
it's very good because
I did not see it. During the bank robbery, when not giving away anything too important, when the one guy is robbing the place, And then the cop, he's handcuffed to the desk. He's pulling the desk. The guy turns around. He's like, "What are you doing? Stop moving!" It's like, "Hold on, let me look." Takes the paper. That's a 63. Hands it back, and the guy's like, "Huh?" And starts opening. I'm like, "Wow, this police officer is really calm, considering he's in the middle of a bank robbery. He's handcuffed to a desk, and the robbers have guns." And it's like, wow, he's pretty calm and collective.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
He goes, "I'm just going to eat my lunch."
Yeah, I was like...
And that's as far as we'll tell you.
But it had good humor in it. Lots of funny parts. The little girl, I feel really bad for the little girl because of what happens to her dad.
Yeah.
It's a horrible thing. Considering why he was doing everything he was doing, he's trying to be a good father. But in the grand scheme of things...
Let's be a good father by robbing a bank.
Your moral compass is a little off at that point in time. I get it.
A little bit.
I get it. However, you put these two movies side by side, and Shimmering Lake is by far the better of the two. And I would, if you only have a chance to watch one, watch that one.
Yeah, definitely.
But if you have time to watch two, watch both. Yeah. They both have their good points, and it's actually really good to see older actors still have work.
Yeah.
Him being old, I really hope he isn't like that in real life. Like,
I know,
that old and,
yeah, Christopher Lloyd. I know. I was watching, going, I hope he's not really.
I know. It's like,
I'm like, God, he's really good at acting.
Yeah,
like, really good.
He is either so old and decrepit that's the way he is, or he's a really good actor. In which case, even better.
Yeah.
Right. And so, go watch those movies, Shimmering Lake and I Am Not a Serial Killer. They're both really well done. Again, Netflix is doing a great, wonderful job.
Great work. I remember when Netflix first came out. It wasn't that big, and it was like, it sucked. Like, Netflix was just like, it had just like crappy movies on it and stuff like that. And now, man, they've stepped up their game huge. Like, they are, to me,
they are a powerhouse.
They're huge.
And I'm always shocked that nobody else is trying to do the same thing.
I know, like, hello movie studios, how come you don't have a Netflix type thing?
Yeah.
What? There's two players in this game. Okay, I'm going to go on a little rant here, I apologize. There's two players in this game that I think are winning in the entertainment business right now. There's Netflix, because of their streaming service, and then the content they put out. And there's the WWE Network, because of, again, their streaming services and the content they put out. Now you're like, ooh, wrestling is blah blah. No, wrestling. This man, Mr. Vince McMahon, is like top notch. What he's built is better than the UFC, is better than the NHL, is better than baseball, NFL, CFL, NBA, all major sports, because he gives away his content for $10.
I will argue the NFL because NFL actually has a much bigger event.
Well, they might have a bigger they might be more.
The Super Bowl is a much bigger.
Yeah,
event
but I think that overall for value wise.
No, you're right, because it's a $10 a month model.
Yeah,
for the WWE.
Why?
And you get your pay per view.
Yeah,
right?
same with Netflix. $10 a month for these services, and you get with the WWE, you get 12 pay-per-views, and you get what you would be paying $60 for if you didn't have the channel. With Netflix, you get great original content. Mm-hmm. You get a lot of new movies now. They go right to Netflix, so it's great. So I don't understand. I know there's Amazon and Hulu and stuff like that, but they're not available in Canada.
I know Hulu isn't available.
So I don't know why.
I have no idea how those as a streaming service are doing.
So it bothers me that
Universal, Paramount,
why
Sony.
aren't they putting out something like this where they go, oh, you know what? We'll put our stuff on here. You pay us $10 or $15 or whatever, and you
have this access to this entire library of films that you want to watch.
Hello, Disney.
Yeah.
How many people would like? I know that Netflix has a deal with
Disney
now.
Disney could easily do a $20 a month thing, and you have access to Marvel.
Why aren't they
Disney.
Partnering up? I know that. Like I said, I know that Disney and Netflix have for their new content.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about like their old content. Why aren't we getting the old stuff from them? Like that's
Yeah, I
what I
know.
want. Like that's like I want
Like the original
Disney
Snow
library.
White.
Yeah.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Pete's the Magic Dragon. Yeah, they could be doing so many things, and
I guess maybe that's
it's
why
a
we're not in business. Maybe there's smart.
yeah,
people than us,
yeah. They must know something we don't.
Yeah.
And if you happen to know what that is, leave a comment
Yes.
below so we can actually,
so I can
get on with our lives
Yeah.
and go, okay, well, this is the reason why that
Yeah.
doesn't work.
All right, this is why it doesn't work. Yeah,
Okay.
because I've always thought.
Yeah. This is a $1 billion industry, really.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if we get a comment to somebody telling us why these big companies aren't doing stuff like this, we will let you guys know.
Yep.
All right, guys, have a great day.
Yeah.